Welcome to part 2. I often ask myself, when I was watching this video, where do you draw the line between spiritualism and brainwashing? All you have to do to see that this is a brainwashing cult is to look at the children. Today, in this episode, part 2, I'm going to focus on the interviews of the children, and then we'll get back to Becky Fisher. First, let's focus on Levi. He's the main kid that they interviewed throughout the film. Levi, I'm guessing, is in his teens. He's preteen, and he has a sweet mullet. And he calls himself the prophet of God. But I don't blame him because he was brainwashed to think so. Here's some clips of Levi. Now remember, I'm not going to be attacking the kids personally, but rather the crap that they've been filled with.
How long have you been a Christian?
I've been a Christian, I was at 5, I got saved.
Yeah?
Because I just wanted more of life.
Yeah?
At age 5, you got saved because you wanted more in life. This is coming from a 5-year-old. He's too young to be thinking these thoughts. You wanted more in life at age 5? You shouldn't be worrying about these things. What, not paying taxes, having Captain Crunch and video games wasn't enough?
Alright, let's go over some things.
I just want to stop right there for a second. He's reading a creationist science book. And I'm shocked as hell that there's more than one page. My idea of a creationist science book would be the front cover, the back cover, and in between one page that said, God created everything.
One popular thing to do in American politics is to note that the summers in the United States over the past few years have been very warm. As a result, global warming must be real. What's wrong with this reasoning?
It's only gone up 0.6 degrees.
Yeah, it's not really a big problem, is it?
This is the only part of the movie where I agree with these fanatics. Global warming isn't a big deal. It's a scam. It's used to take your money. But then again, so is the church. Not all churches, by the way. Just, like, a lot. Okay, what you're going to hear is a pure example of brainwashing. Now, this is Levi's mom. Not a counselor, not a teacher. His mom doing this shit to him. See if you can point out the brainwashing.
What if you had to go to a school where the teacher said creationism is stupid, and you're stupid if you believe in it?
I think they should win.
Well, or what if you had to go to a school where your teacher said evolution is stupid, and you're stupid if you believe in it?
I wouldn't mind that.
You wouldn't mind it. If you look at creationism, you realize it's the only possible answer to all the questions.
That's exactly what Dad said.
It's the only possible answer to all the questions.
I honestly have no comment to that except for this. I've never been to a school where the teachers say, you're stupid if you believe in creationism, or if you're stupid if you believe in evolution.
Did you get to the part on here where it says that science doesn't prove anything?
What? What? Science has never proved anything. Well, I guess that means that we walk not because of locomotion, but because God's behind us, because He's grabbing each and every one of our heels and moving it for us. And since science doesn't prove anything, gas never runs cars anymore. Instead, they're pushed along by God. And I guess we could throw the scientific theory about the A-bomb out the window. Albert Einstein theorized that the A-bomb was possible to create. And guess what? As the United States, we proved that it was possible to create, and we also proved that it worked. Ask Japan. You know what? This is the same bullcrap that I was taught as a kid. You know, you've probably heard this before as well. Oh, thunder is just the sound of angels bowling, and rain is just angels crying. Well, I guess acid rain is just God taking a big piss.
Your spirit will help me to make this one a good one. Oh, command Jesus. Make a good hit.
All right.
In case you missed it, they're teaching her that it's okay to pray to a bowling ball to give her a strike. And guess what? She's praying to Jesus to give her a strike. And she doesn't. She gets a gutter ball, which is funny as hell, because it proves one of two things. One, either God doesn't exist, or that Jesus has more important things to worry about than a little girl's bowling game. Right after that scene, she visits a young lady and gives her a brochure and starts talking in a way that makes God sound like a child molester.
Hi. God's just telling me that you're on his mind and he just wants to take you and he just wants to love on you and he has special plans for you in your life and he just wants you to be able to follow him with your whole heart.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Now, the next footage may shock you a little bit. Now, I want you to look at the very end of the clip I'm going to show you. Listen very carefully. I'll play it a few times for you to hear it.
So you saw her and you just felt like God told you to go over there.
Yeah, I waited a little bit, to be sure, you know what I mean?
Kept coming to your heart.
And afterwards I felt like I had picked the right one.
Alright, good job, Rachel. Way to be obedient.
What? I didn't quite hear that.
Way to be obedient.
One more time.
Way to be obedient. Way to be obedient. Way to be obedient.
Oh yeah, that's not a sure sign that they're brainwashing these kids.
Man's decision, whatever. God's decision, something.
Words to live by.
They think I'm weird? Go ahead. You're not the ones who are going to be judging me if I'm going to go to hell or heaven. God is. It matters what he thinks of me. It doesn't matter what you think.
Rachel, sweetheart, you're 9. You shouldn't be thinking these things. You are way too... She's 9. You are way too young to be thinking these thoughts. You're supposed to be hanging out with your friends and going to malls with your parents. Acting like a kid, for God's sake. Okay, people. Part 3 is coming soon. Stay tuned as I rip a new asshole in Jesus' camp.